going on, y'all? This your boy KCFL King Self for Life. Once again, I'm back to give you my honest take about AEW's Halloween episode of Rampage. It was taped, so I heard what a lot of the results was. I try my best to stay the heck away from the internet because I hate spoilers. But that still didn't stop me from watching the episode. Reasons are, as you already know, recording this episode, recording this review late is because I was watching the World Series game between the Braves and the Astros, game 3. Astros 2 down, 2 to go. Hopefully they can get this nonsense done at the crib, but I know how this stuff works. It's pretty much wrestling. If people who understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's go ahead and break down this episode of AEW Rampage. We open up the show with the continuation of the World Title Eliminator Tournament between Daniel Bryan and Eddie Kingston. Man, this match is slayed. Daniel Bryan's best decision was to leave the E. I'm sorry. I'm so thankful that he did because he's been putting on nothing but classes. Now, I do say that I still think that out of all the matches he done had, I still think his weakest one was with Nick. You know, and that's no disrespect between Nick. I think that it was just, the both of them was just off that night. And the match was decent, but I just wasn't feeling that match. But out of that, the man's been putting on the clean. I still haven't seen him versus Suzuki. I just got to go to the YouTube channel and watch the match because everybody said that match was off the chain. This match is off the chain. Man, these two, they went to war. They tore each other from limb from limb. Daniel Bryan, I ain't never said, look, I've seen his chest red. I've never seen it that red. Eddie Kingston was beating the brakes off of him. He did what he had to do. He started coming back, beating the brakes off of him. How did this finish? Kingston tried. He tried his best. But Bryan put him in the doggone sleeper hole. And I like the way how Kingston was flicking him off. But he just put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Still made Kingston look strong. Bryanson moves on to the main event. And the main event, well, it's not the main event, but I mean the finals. Sorry about that. The finals at Full Gear, which will be against John Moxley. So after that, we cut to the break. We'll go to the back. Tony Schiavone is about to start talking with CM Punk. CM Punk talking about how, he's happy to be back in Boston and he loves Halloween, all this crap. Y'all know I hate Halloween. I can't stand this holiday. I can't wait till this crap is done. He said he loved it, but as he's trying to talked about he's glad to be back. He's glad to be back in Boston. You hear this ticked off Kingston just running off at the mouth, cussing, throwing everything all over the place. Talk about get the heck about my way. And they started looking like, man, what this fool want? So then he said, what you want, man? What you want, man? He said, I know you. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you. What you want? And then he knocked the mic out of Tony Schiavone's hand, right? So then that's when Ruby Soho, Captain Sean Dean, some dude from the back, I think he was part of the security or whatever, was holding that man off, holding him back. Talk about, yeah, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Then CM Punk said, hey, that was very unprofessional. Do you want me to put you to sleep like Bryan Danielson just did? So they telling you that we can ready to get a feud between these two, which will more than likely have a matchup going into Full Gear. I'm looking forward to this. I want to see this match. I want to see how these two match up. I really do. I want to see if they have good chemistry with one another. So there's another match. So I believe we have a total of 5 matches that's already set in stone coming for Full Gear. Now, we get to Lio Rush, Matt Sydal, and Dante Martin. Yo, this match is excellent. I loved everything about this match and some. They told a great story. These two have excellent chemistry because they've been rolling together so long that they've wrestled each other multiple times, and this was the third matchup between the two of them. Lio Rush was doing his best being in this corner. I heard certain cats was crying about this match. Talk about, even though they said the match was great, they said that they really don't care about it. I said, as you, let me tell you something. I'm loving what's going on over here because y'all do know that what's about to transpire. We're going to get Lio Rush versus Dante Martin. This is what this is going to lead up to. Man, these two tore each other up. They beat the brakes off each other. And what got me is my man Dante Martin, after all these years, finally gets a victory on television. I said, man, it's about dang time. Dante been out here doing work. He been putting in work. He been showcasing why he can potentially be a TNT champion, until his brother get back. Because we do know that once his brother get back, they're going to start pushing Top Flight into the tag team division. Excellent match. I'm just glad that my boy Dante finally got a victory. I said it's about time because I'm sorry, y'all. What AEW has been showcasing in front of me is that anytime we on television, we always find a strange way to lose. And seeing Dante finally get the victory, I was like, yes, I was happy. Because I told you, AEW for some strange reason, they having a difficult time trying to book us. I'm going to stay on their helmet about that. But the fact that Dante got the victory, I was so happy for the young man. I said, man, look, it's great. I said, it got right to the point. They did what they had to do. They told a compelling story in the ring. And Dante gets the victory as we move on from that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the main event. As we move on to the main event, we got the side-by-side with Mark Henry. We got the zombie girl, Abadon. We got Britt Baker and her zombie girls. Jamie Hayter and Rebel, not Reba, looking like two zombies themselves. Britt had some kind of spider paint makeup on the side of her eye or whatever. So Mark Henry asked Abadon what she gonna do in this trick or treat no DQ match. She don't talk. All she did was growl and spit blood out. So then Britt said, well, I'm gonna beat your zombie butt and all this crazy stuff and you're nothing. And then next thing, as she was talking, They cut to Mark Henry because Mark Henry was talking to Britt. Then they cut back to Abadon. They was like, where'd she go? I don't know. Enough talking. Like I said, it's time for the main event. I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you all. The match itself, I heard a lot of people that was there. They said the match was hot garbage and that a lot of people walked out on the match. Was it hot garbage? No, it wasn't. It was actually a decent no DQ match. But what killed the match itself was the doggone botches, and I'm going to talk about it. Abadon and Britt were supposed to go to the table that Jamie and Rebel set up. As they tried to do the move set, they both slipped off the table, and the table didn't break. So then Britt tried to do it again. She tried to do a move set where she tried to lift her. The table didn't break again. And I said, man. Now, the AEW haters, the AEW botch account, they can't wait to get that footage and add it to the website, which is sad. It's real sad that people that they just wait and see when botches like that happen, and it's unfortunate. But they tried to make up for it. Abadon went and got the thumbtacks. Now look, I got to take my hat off to Britt. Britt might not be the best wrestler out there, but the girl is not afraid to take a bump. She's not afraid to take thumbtacks. She's not afraid to get busted open. I got to salute that young lady. I got to salute her to the fullest. Britt Baker went through the thumbtacks. Then she got a hold of the thumbtacks and actually put some of it in doggone Abadon's mouth. I said, these girls is crazy. I said, look, kudos to them. Kudos to what they was trying to do, what they was trying to accomplish in the match. Now, they did everything in their power to make Abadon look good. And especially Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho was doing everything in his power on commentary trying to put that girl over. It was to me, I was just laughing to myself. I said, man, Chris Jericho sound like a complete clown. Then him and Ricky Stark started getting into it, trying to tell each other to shut up and all. They just sound stupid. They both of them. They sound real stupid. So now you would think it would have been a move set that would have knocked her out, right? So she literally put her head through the doggone chair that they had out there. She did a curve stomp, right? You think that would have broke her neck. She took that thing off, sat up like a zombie and everything, right? So the finish was a roll-up. And I'm like, well, she's a zombie, right? So, but she's supposed to be a dead woman. Yet you just roll her up. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have done that. Like I said, the match, it was a decent no DQ match. It was not the best match. The botches killed the momentum. But Britt Baker wins. So, and obviously the stipulation was if Abadon beat her, she'd get a future shot at the AEW Championship. Now, on her Twitter page, she talked about, I'm not finished yet. So I'm like, I don't know why. I don't want to see another one, to be honest with you. Um, it is what it is, man. Like I said, Abadon is, I'm honest with you, like I don't know. Like, she just doesn't do it for me. I gotta give Brit kudos. I give them both kudos what they tried to accomplish tonight. They tried something. You know, it wasn't the best, but they did what they was able to do. And even after the botch, they continued on trying their best to give us a decent no DQ match. And I'm gonna give them props. They kind of, it wasn't as bad as people was trying to make it out to be. I thought the match was going to be hot garbage, but it wasn't. I'm not. Like I said, I ain't gonna sugarcoat. You know what I mean? But and I'm gonna be fair. I ain't gonna be try to say, oh no, it was hot garbage. Like, no, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. It wasn't the best. The botches did kind of kill it, but overall, like I said, it is what it is. Britt moves on, and that's that. So that's the end of Rampage. I gotta give them props. Even though this was a taped episode, everything moved perfectly. Now, if it was me, I would have put Brit and them as the opener match. Brit and them would have opened the show, and I've got Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston to close the show. That's what I would have did. That would have been me. Other than that, decent episode of Rampage. I think, you know what? I'm going to be 1,000% with y'all. I think even though with the botch in the main event, the two botches, I'm going to go out here and say that Rampage was better than Dynamite. Even with a taped episode. Because I don't like the taped episodes. Oh, and they announced the next week is going to be live. I said, thank God. And my girl Red Velvet is taking on none other than the Bunny to move on in the TBS tournament match. Thank God. Like I said, when Rampage is live, it's amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. This is my honest review. What y'all think, man? Hit the comment section up. Tell me what y'all felt about the show. Did you think the show was good? Did you not like the show? If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button. Share this video with everybody and their mama. I'm telling you, man, I'm still doing my best to grow this channel. Thank God for 113 people that's, willing to stick around. Because like I said, I know I don't always have the best dialect. I try to give it to you as clear as I can. Try to be as real, as respectful as I can, as honest as I can. I keeps it 100% over here at KCFL Wrestling Takes. My takes are as real as I can. I don't try to sugarcoat nothing. And, that's how I give it to you. This your boy KCFL Kingston for life. I'll let you boy.